That's right, Bob. Tim Griffin has made an appearance here. He kind of checked out the decor and then headed back, getting ready for the big party tonight. This is also where the state GOP is having their watch party. The guys had taken normal precautions. They'd even deadbolted their front door, but it simply didn't matter. The burglars were so brazen, they literally ripped parts of the frame right off. Well, the good news out of all of this is that there was no serious injuries here in Morrilton, but certainly quite a bit of damage. I want you to take a look at this bedroom we're standing in here. We talked to the homeowner. Perhaps you're out shopping. You do have a concealed carry weapon. You think that you're going to be safe if you maybe tuck it, underneath the seat or in the glove box of your car. But police say criminals actually go looking for weapons that way. Another reason for the improved numbers, better technology. Now when a sex offender comes in to register every few months, their information immediately uploaded to a state database. Law enforcement agents can even snap a current photo. He came out, saw a man lying right here, so he took his daughter's scarf, kind of like the one I'm wearing right now, and came to the rescue. Well, Jessica, the congressman is still very hesitant to say one way or the other how he's feeling at this time, just because that margin is a little bit closer than they'd actually hoped it to be at this time, but it is still so early. So few of those precincts are in. Well, guys, basically what these robots do is allow bomb techs to get an up-close and personal look at a suspicious package, and the threat in Little Rock is real. They get about 100 calls every single year to use these robots and go check out things like maybe grenades or pipe bombs or bags that are left in the street.
Okay, in order to file a report, we have to send somebody out there to you.
These dispatchers have a cool tool at their fingertips.
Whenever a 911 call comes in, that pops up.
It's called Smart 911. You create a profile online, upload pictures, plug in as much or as little information as you want.
Gender status, organ donors, descriptions including blood type.
All details about you dispatchers can see immediately in an emergency.
And even pets.
One success story.
KOCH, she's 5 years old.
A missing child in Pulaski County, located quickly.
And the Smart 911, it also helped because it had all our information and a picture listed. And
it's phenomenal of what the product can do. It's just getting people to sign up.
That task, though, proving difficult. So far, only 13,000 people in the state have signed up. The goal, 1.5 million.
I want us at 50% of all Arkansans have a profile.
Some say they simply haven't heard of it.
A little bit about it, but I didn't know that much about it.
Some people worry that the information they're logging into the system could be seen by more people than just the dispatchers.
You never know what the powers that be might do with your personal information.
Organizers, though, assure the system is safeguarded. They and others say privacy is important, but ultimately more so, people's protection.
For a lot of us, it could be a godsend if something did happen.
Shocking and disturbing videos of a child taken at a daycare.
And now a child abuse and criminal investigation underway after one of our news crews investigating the recording of a girl's beating finds that and more. KRK4's Lauren Trager joining us now with a story you will only see here on KARK. Lauren.
Well, you may find the videos we're about to show you disturbing or even enraging. We actually did stumble on them as we were working on another story and felt we did have to take action.
He put all my in the toilet and now he get it out.
In this cell phone video, a 3-year-old boy forced to pick used paper and his own feces out of a toilet.
God, that's nasty. Come on, get it out.
In another, the boy running around half-dressed. Both videos posted online to a public Twitter account. Both taken here at Miss Carey's day school off Cantrell in Little Rock. We'd like to talk to her about a video that was posted on Twitter regarding a child. Monday, we went to the daycare to get answers.
I own the daycare.
With owner Carrie Hillis's permission, we go inside, show Hillis and the owner of the Twitter account, Lee Miller, the videos. You did not post it? Is that you, the video?
Camera, I don't want any cameras in my face.
Miller won't give us straight answers.
That is the video that I made, but I'm not going to say who's in it.
She soon gets upset. Does the behavior in the video concern you at all?
A little. I was wrong, and I know that. But are you recording?
Yes, ma'am. We're trying to get some questions answered
I don't want
about
to be on camera.
Then Hillis takes over.
That is a serious offense. You should not have ever done anything like that at a daycare anywhere, and especially not this one, because you're fired.
Hillis tells her employee of 1 year to gather her things and leave immediately. Another worker walks out with her as Miller yells at us to turn off the camera. On her way, she shoves photojournalist Jay Burr into a wall. We call Little Rock Police to file a report. Hillis, too, launches into action, also filing a report with police and the Department of Human Services.
I'm very sorry that an employee of ours would do such a thing.
Now, Miss Carey Day School has only had one sanction against them, and DHS says it wasn't serious. I did speak with the mother of the child you saw in the video, obviously just so upset about this, as you can imagine. She does want to press criminal charges. Of course, this is something we'll continue to cover and bring you more as soon as it develops.
It's just one of those things. I mean, yeah, what do you even say? Your jaw just drops at all of this.
I mean, that was our reaction from first thing this morning when we started working this story. We knew we had to get some answers about it.
And as a parent, the rage, you know, I won't even discuss that.
Yeah. As a parent, for this parent, as you can imagine, she was just beside herself when I talked to her today. I mean, you just can't even think that this is ever going to happen to you when you trust someone at a daycare to take care of your children.
And then what are they looking at in terms of charges? I mean, you hear all of this stuff, but how does it shake out?
Well, there could potentially be a number of charges that we're looking at here. Anything from child endangerment simply to possibly some child pornography charges, because you're talking about images of a child without clothes that were posted to the internet here.
And the daycare obviously taking quick and appropriate action.
Yes, certainly. I mean, the owner, as you saw there, she was very shocked by this. In fact, she was in tears at one point, just so surprised that this could have happened to her. She said that this employee did pass a criminal background check and actually seemed to be, you know, pretty good with the kids. So she was just so surprised, had no indication to believe that this would have happened to any other child, and hopefully it never ever does. Yeah.
All right, Lauren, thanks very much. Now, from that to this, Lauren began taking a look into this story. This video is the one that led Lauren to the others. Lee Miller also allegedly took this video, posted on her Twitter page. It's of a beatdown in Little Rock on Sunday. A woman assaulted by 4 others.
In Arkansas, investigators continue to look into...
In all, 16 people dead. December 28, 1987, a shooting spree in Russellville. 2 people murdered, 4 seriously injured, all at the hands of Ronald Gene Simmons.
It was tragic, but the man who did this, we got him. That's me right there.
Now Sheriff Aaron Duvall, one of the first on the scene as they continue to follow Simmons' trail of terror.
The graves are back over in here.
5 family members dead inside the Dover home. Christmas presents still under the tree. Outside in a pit Simmons' own children had dug, Simmons' wife shot, 6 children strangled. Later found Simmons' 2 toddler grandchildren wrapped in trash bags hidden in the trunks of cars, all of them murdered days before.
But it's tough when they pull children and young people out of a grave.
Sheriff Duvall, forever changed by what he saw, glad only justice was served.
Hopefully it'll never happen again.
Simmons convicted of murder in 2 separate trials, sentenced to death.
He was ready to die. He was at peace with it. He wanted it.
Simmons' defense attorney, John Harris, speaking out, he says, for the first time. Simmons, he says, confided in him only, told him especially about the Simmons' poorly shielded secret.
He was infatuated with this daughter.
Simmons had fathered his own grandchild when the family lived in New Mexico. He and the family fled to Arkansas when authorities issued a warrant for incest. By 1987, Simmons, Harris says, had felt his family start to slip away.
I think he felt like they're going to take him out. He's going to take them out first. I think that was his mindset.
Harris watched as Simmons went to the death chamber in 1990. Though he'd said all along he wanted to die, when the injection began, Harris says Simmons started writhing.
The only explanation I can find for that is that either that lethal injection caused him excruciating pain, or he saw something on the other side of life that he didn't like.
But blame, Harris says, should be shared. Had authorities in New Mexico made an arrest, he says no blood would have been shed, 16 lives, and perhaps even Simmons' own, possibly spared. Reporting in Pope County, Lauren Trager, KARK 4 News.